Hello everybody, this is Kevin Owens. You are watching Just Alyx. You're gonna watch him review some wrestling. He's gonna tell you what he thinks about it. He's gonna tell you what he likes. He's gonna tell you what he doesn't like. He's gonna tell you who he likes. He's gonna tell you who he doesn't like. He's gonna say a bunch of stuff. And it's about wrestling. So if you like wrestling and you like people talking about stuff that has something to do with wrestling, you're gonna love this. Just Alyx is the YouTube channel for you. And if you don't like it, don't blame me, just blame Alyx. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just doing this for him because he asked me to do an intro, you know? Anyway, you're watching Just Alyx. Now listen to him talk about wrestling.
Login complete. Welcome to Alyx's world.
That's what I'm talking about! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am pumped! I am ready! I cannot wait to WrestleMania because finally, Cody Rhodes grew a set. It took him getting pummeled week after week after week. The Rock talking about his dog. The Rock calling him a mistake. The Rock insulting his mama. He had to have everything thrown at him for Cody Rhodes to finally wake up and understand what game he's playing. All these mistakes, all of these excuses that people are throwing to help defend Cody. Oh, it's not fair. The Rock he has liberties. He gets to do whatever he wants. Everyone else, they have to apply by PG guidelines. Shut up! Is that what we do? When a big star comes in, when a Rock, when a John Cena, when a Brock Lesnar, when a Stone Cold Steve Austin, when anybody from the past era who has some sort of star power potential, some kind of connection to the masses. When they come back, is that what we do? Oh, the superstars can't match up to it because they're not allowed to. So they have to come down to our level. You have to suck just like us. Bullshit! No, The Rock is here, and The Rock is setting a new bar. So guess what? Either get on his level or get the hell off of TV. Get out of the kiddie pool and start swimming with the goddamn sharks. Matter of fact, the kiddie pool is closed. No more kiddie pool. It is time to get with the program. And god damn it, this is the promo I have been waiting to hear Cody Rhodes cut. This is it. All those promos before, coming out crying, I can't give the belt to my daddy, but I can give it to my mommy. Are you serious? Save your tears to after you win the goddamn belt. When you win the belt, cry all you want. When you're in the face of the final boss, one of the greatest of all time, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you don't need to be crying, Cody. I knew as soon as he shed that tear last Monday, The Rock is gonna tear his ass up. And damn it, did he on SmackDown. And I said, during that live review, I said to y'all, Cody, you and Seth better bring it this upcoming Monday. Because if you go out on Monday and cry again, my dude, I don't know if you're going to make it to WrestleMania in one piece. In terms of your popularity, in terms of your credibility. Because I think everyone's going to eat you alive. I think Philly's going to eat you alive if you don't start turning it up. And Cody must have saw my video. Or he must have saw everyone else saying it on social media. Cody, Seth, do something. I don't want to hear these excuses. The Rock gets to use profanity. And? So what? You don't need profanity to cut back, to hit back. Now, Cody apparently didn't have that problem because his promo was laced with profanity. Called The Rock a whiny bitch? Said he had a little dick? Are you serious? None of that was PG whatsoever. Or it is PG but limited Very, very close to PG-13, if anything else. But, okay. Whatever. Let's just say he decided to keep it clean. There is nothing stopping him from doing everything that The Rock is doing. Every tool that The Rock has at his disposal, they have. Sure, he might have some liberties. He might be able to use the F word. He can drop some F-bombs. Sorry. I've been dealing with that cough for a while now. I apologize. But alright. At the very least, hit back. Diarrhea Dwayne. What the hell is that? Excuse me. Now, Mr. Midlife Crisis. That was good. Diarrhea Dwayne. Don't be doing that. Don't be crying either. Enough of that. I need both Seth and Cody to bring it every single goddamn week. Just like tonight. This was the promo. This was it. This was the promo where I went, okay, that guy should beat Roman Reigns. Not Mr. Oh, give it to my mommy. No, Mr. I need to see the great one at WrestleMania. Or am I going to see Mr. LDS? Little Dick Syndrome. God. Got me sick. That promo was so sick, it got me sick. That was one of the best Cody Rhodes promos I've ever heard him cut. One of the best promos. I don't know if it's his best. It's probably up there, though. Oh, that's going to be one of those promos I go back and watch over and over and over and over and over again. That's going to be a promo where I go back and watch. This is when it turned around for Cody. This is when we all stopped saying he's not worthy of that championship. This is where it was confirmed. This is where it was confirmed for me, especially. Yeah, he's beating Roman Reigns. He has to beat him now. Oh, no, there's no, oh, maybe Roman. No. After this promo, it's over. It's a done deal. The things he said in this promo lets everybody know he's on the same level as The Rock. If Cody wanted to, he could have cut one of those social media promos before The Rock did. And it would have been just as fine. He had the crowd losing their minds. I was in A&B Combos Wrestling Edition's live stream watching them react to it. They were losing their minds too. That's what it's supposed to be. It's WrestleMania season. We ain't got time to be playing buddy-buddy. Let's turn it up now. We're 3 weeks away? Nah, enough. Turn it up. Let's turn it up. Everything needs to be at 100. 100 across the board now. We here. WrestleMania is 19 days, 21 days away? 3 weeks. Enough. No more slight building. No, okay, we're gonna nah. I want the sizzle. I want the sizzle before the meat. I want to smell the food. Whet my appetite. Make me starve for WrestleMania now. Enough. And I hope we keep this same energy going into Friday Night SmackDown. I don't want Roman, I respect. Nah, that same energy you brought The Rock, I better see that exact same type of ferociousness to Roman Reigns too. And Roman better be bringing it as well. No suffering succotash bullshit. No. Let's go. We here now. If Cody's gonna be at this level, don't do it for one night. Stay there. Stay there now. Every promo from here on out needs to be there. Every opponent you fight, you need to bring that exact same ferociousness. Don't back off after WrestleMania. This is where you need to be, Cody. If you're going to be the Universal Champion, if you're going to be the next person after Roman Reigns, the successor to Roman Reigns, if you will, if you are going to be the guy who's going to carry the WWE forward, continue to sell out arenas when The Rock leaves, we need this same energy. I had to go back and watch it twice. Actually 3 times, because I watched it the first time, and I went back and watched it again, and then I watched it again after the show was over. And I said to myself, where the hell has this guy been all this time? Everyone wants to talk about how great Cody Rhodes is. I know he's great. I've been thought he was great. I knew he was great way before, honestly, before he became Stardust. I knew he was great. I'm going all the way back to grotesque Cody Rhodes when he was the IC champion, before he won the tag belts with Goldust. I knew back then, oh, this guy's a main event player. Took him a while to figure it out, but he eventually got there, and here he is tonight. Look at him now. About to main event 2 WrestleManias. He main evented one last year, he's going to main event this one. And ain't no one batting an eyelash against it. Now, one person says he shouldn't be there. Everyone's saying, not only should he be there, he needs to win. Now, how many years have we gotten a main event where someone was there that shouldn't have been there? Roman. Cena. Ain't no one saying Cody isn't ready now. And what did I say last year? We go all the way back to last year. I was one of the main people going, I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it with Cody. They're going to give it to him anyways, but I'm not feeling it. And WWE said, nope, it wasn't time. And Roman beat him. And he should have. We waited a full year. And now, the same guy that said he wasn't there last year, now I'm saying, this is it. This is exactly it. So all of y'all crying, complaining about, it's a double standard. Shut up! There is no double standard. The wrestlers just aren't, they don't have the grapefruits, the intestinal fortitude, the testicular fortitude to take the risk to find out what they can and cannot do. I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes broke a lot of rules in that promo. He called The Rock. He mentioned the fact that The Rock was a heel. The moment Cody Rhodes said, so The Rock says he's the best heel, the greatest heel, your favorite heel in the business. I said, oh, uh-oh. And now we're getting into CM Punk territory. I said, uh-oh. This isn't going to go the way people thought it was going to go. And from that moment on, it was a straight evisceration. That boy burned everything around him and left dead bodies in his wake. No remnants of human life. This man was a dragon, the goddess. Yes, House of Dragon. I did see that series. He was a dragon that eviscerated the land around him. And I loved it. He had that crowd going crazy. No excuse. Cody just showed you that the talent can get on The Rock's level. And if Cody can do this, Seth Rollins can do it. Drew McIntyre can do it. We know CM Punk can do it, and he will do it with, Roman Reigns can do it. Jey Uso can do it. Sami Zayn can definitely do it. Kevin Owens can definitely do it. Randy Orton can definitely do it. I'm not trying to hear it now. This double standard bullshit that you guys are trying to argue, oh, their talent, if they try to do something, you don't know what can happen to them. I don't know. They don't know. Grow a set, take risks, and make this company more money. Over here sweating. Got all these lights in my face. All fired up before I even get to the goddamn review. You have to understand why this whole thing gets me so fired up. I am someone who has been told all his life that he can't do shit. Seriously. In all aspects of my life. You can't pass your classes. You're too stupid. You can't get a girl, have multiple girlfriends. You can't graduate from high school, graduated top 5% of my class. You can't graduate college, graduated with a bachelor's degree, by the way. You're not a good teacher. I have students that went to UIL. Some of you don't know what this is. That's okay. UIL band is fine. It's competition. Whatever. They competed on a state level. I had students that competed on a state level. You can't start a YouTube channel. I am currently closing in on 40,000 subscribers. This platform is now multi-platformed. Facebook, close to 40,000 on Facebook. We're closing in. We're still building the Instagrams. We're still building the TikTok. But they're still closing in. They're growing as well. But I have videos that are garnering hundreds of thousands. Videos on Instagram that have garnered millions. And I am someone that was told he could not do it. So you have to understand, a switch always flips when I hear, oh, you can't do that. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I just have to understand that there are some actions that will net me some consequences. What consequences are going to happen if I do this? Is it worth it? Because for every action, there's a consequence and there's a benefit. There's some perks and consequences. Are the perks worth the consequence? For every action you take, you have to ask, are the perks worth the consequences? And if you believe that the perks are, you can do it. I don't got time to be told that you can't do anything. And if these wrestlers want to come up here and just be happy, oh, I'm so happy to make a paycheck. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. But then they want to bitch and moan about double standards. Know your goddamn role, shut your mouth, and let the pros make you money and feed your family. And you just do what you normally do. Eat at catering, and then when we need someone to job to the top stars, we'll call you. Otherwise, follow Cody's lead, take his example, nut up and do something about it. I hope every member of the WWE roster, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, saw that promo and said, you know what? Okay. If Cody can get away with that, let's see what else we can do. I'm ready. What y'all got? What you got now? Take some risk. Some of you might get some fines. Some of you might get suspended. You know what? If it's good, and it ain't bullshit, it's not trash, then the perk was worth the consequence. The perk was worth the consequence. Y'all ready for this review? I didn't even talk about anything else. I didn't talk about nothing else when it comes to Raw. Overall, it was a good show. It was a good show. Jey Uso opened up with his brother Jimmy Uso. Solid promo, straight to the point. You know, he tried to extend an olive branch to Jimmy to come back to be his brother again, and Jimmy said, nah, you left me. And as long as you are away from me, you will never be successful. And so he has to exercise that at WrestleMania. Simple story. Easy. Straight to the point. We had a numerous tag team qualifying matches for that crazy six tag team 12-man gauntlet ladder match. That's going to be absolutely bonkers, for the record. That's going to be nuts. So you have that. You had the main event, which was, of course, Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax. And what was easily Nia Jax's best match. That was a crazy last woman standing match. Like, Becky's best matches are when there's no rules. But she continues to break bones and form scars while Rhea Ripley is staying healthy. 100% going into WrestleMania. And so the story is Becky going to wear herself out before we even get to WrestleMania? Probably. But that makes you think that she probably can't win, which is part of the reason why I'm starting to think she's gonna win. Anyone else think she's gonna win? Because I feel like the more she fights and does these matches, and the weaker she looks, the more I go, uh-oh. That's probably a sign that she's gonna beat Rhea Ripley. I can't forget about my girl Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is a saint. Candice LeRae saw Katana Chance's leg. She said, oh, you poor thing. Let me help you. And she just applied a little pressure to it. And she ended the match. Because, look here. Everyone's going to sit here and say Candice LeRae is such a bitch. That evil bitch. No. She is an angel. she is a saint. Don't you understand that she did the best thing possible? Katana Chance was hurt. And so if she had continued this match, her career would be over. She saved her career by locking her in a leg lock. She did what she had to do to save Katana Chance. I'm telling you. Everyone says she's a poison pixie. No, she's a fairy godmother. So stop hating on Candice LeRae. And y'all gonna get mad at her. You're gonna get mad at her for what she said to Maxine Dupree last week. No, she's trying to help Maxine. Because Maxine sucks. Okay? See, she said what she said so Maxine would quit wrestling and become a manager, which she's good at. Because she cares about her career. She's thinking long term. Thank you, Fairy Godmother. I love Candice LeRae. She's such a great heel, and I hope they give her all the titles. That's another one, man. She's just turning it up. Ricochet beat Dominic Mysterio, blah, 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 blah. CM Punk says he's going to come back next week because it's going to be Chicago. He's going to be at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins had a promo, and the New Day took out Alpha Academy, and then Sami Zayn and Gunther had that contract signing. I'm going to have a lot to say about that, quite frankly, and I'm going to keep saying it. I want to make it clear. I think Sami Zayn is one of the best talents in the world. This is not his story. Even when Chad Gable was backstage trying to pump up Sami Zayn as like his coach, there was a side of me that was just like, that's not working for me. It's not working for me. It's not his story. This is not Sammy's story. This is Chad's story. So ultimately, I think they're going to do this thing where Sami Zayn is going to go in as the underdog. No one's expecting him to win. And then they're going to make it seem like that he's going to pull out the win of the century when in reality, no, he's going to lose. If Roman Reigns is losing his belt, if Judgment Day are losing their belts, if Rhea Ripley's losing her belt, if Io Sky is losing her belt, one heel has to retain. Every heel can't lose their belts. One heel has to retain. And I can see every other heel losing their belt except for one. Well, okay, I can see two heels retaining their belts. Rhea Ripley, and of course, Gunther. The other ones, they're losing it. Everyone else is losing their belts. So, all right, y'all. Y'all ready for this review? After that, I bet y'all ready to go home. That's it. Wrap it up. That's the review right there. No, I'm joking. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to plug we're going to plug the social medias. We're going to promote the sponsorship. We're going to say hello to everybody in the live chat, and then we're going to get right to the review. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, you're at it. Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity. Get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alex Central. Give me a follow on Instagram. Give me a follow on Spotify. Give me a follow on Cameo. Give me a follow on Threads. Give us a follow on Discord. We're on the road to 300 for WrestleMania. We're at 170, I think. We grew a little bit. We grew a little bit since last time. So let's keep going. I want 300. 300. So we gotta get past 200 first, but I want 300 for WrestleMania. If you're not following us on Discord yet, follow us now. The link down below will take you there. But most importantly, give me a follow on it. Give me a follow on TikTok. Why? Because I'm the tickest of the talkest. For I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries just to say hi. And yes, please, Get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt. But most importantly, get you on blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. My, America. The remix. The remix. T-shirt made by extravaganza. All this down below in the description box. Today's sponsor is Extra Wallet. Changing the way you carry your items one day at a time. I can get you an Extra Wallet or anything out of the Extra store for 40% off using the promo code JustAlex and the link, of course, to that store. If that's something you're interested in, then how's about we get a quick word from our sponsor? And then we will get to some shout out. Today's video is sponsored by Extra. In today's age, old leather wallets are a thing of the past. People are looking for something more efficient. That's where Extra comes in. It can fit in your front pocket or any other space convenient for your access. It is the perfect smart wallet for minimalists that only carry essential items such as credit cards and IDs. It also has a cool pop-up feature that allows you to see what's inside, so you always know what you're getting out. Plus, it comes with its own tracker that connects with your phone, so if you ever misplace it, you can instantly find it. Amazing designs, amazing features, all at amazing prices. And today, if you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlex, you can get 40% off any purchase you make. I truly believe this is a great gift and it's changing the way people carry their items. So don't hesitate. Use the link below and get you a wallet today. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's not waste any time. You know what to do. Show some love to the moderators. Ultra Shine Knights and Firestar Heart, Elias, a demon, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl. Khalil does everything. And of course, Big MGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Also, it is imperative that you guys like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to recommend it here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Super chats are on. Let me go ahead and start things off hot by introducing family members. Two people you guys know who I call the best, the absolute best reactors here in the YouTube space. Everyone say hello to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Editions. A&B Combos are here live. And that is Cameron Johnson, who's been a member of the channel for 2 months. Raw was good tonight. Good storytelling overall. I agree. Good storytelling overall. I 1000% agree. But yeah, A&B Combos will be joining me for your WrestleMania 40 preview and predictions broadcast, along with another special guest. We'll reveal him a little later on. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great show. We're gonna have the stream up probably sometime next week. But yes, just know it's gonna be on April 2nd. So April 2nd, ladies and gentlemen, that's on Tuesday. After NXT, come back here for your WrestleMania preview and predictions. It's gonna be great. But that's not all who's here in the live chat. We got over 100 people. Lovely live stream, live chat, chatters. We're gonna name them off, starting off with who's here at the top. We got Dawsey Chatham kicking things off. Dawsey Chatham, the Bulldog Show. JJ, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? JJ Bulldog. I also see Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Good to have you here, sir. DK, if DK says, I think if Rock turns on Roman, he should still be heel. You're gonna turn Roman babyface? I don't know about that one, Chief. We got Sean Swaby. Baby! Sean Swaby in his house. YouTube member Karen Johnson. Karen Johnson in his house. Debit money. Debit Money Adams. I see Highway Dylan Danger. Dylan Danger in his house. Now, is that who I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Nature Boy, Jody Bennett. Woo! What's good, Jody? What's good, Jody? Jody. Regulars, Joseph Winters, Riley Tucker, McNeil 99, Rolando Sabio. I want to scroll down a little bit more. From Browntown, Mr. Robert Brown. JB Snackin'. You know he liked to be snacking. MRF 08, and the last one's going to go to the Cerebral Assassin, Christopher Carter. If I don't say your name, please don't be offended. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay, the last one's going to Your Goatness. If I don't say her name, she's going to be offended. So Your Goatness, Lauren Biggs is also here. All right. We're going to go ahead and get to the Raw review. It was a really, really good show with lots of build and excitement for WrestleMania 40, probably more than any other Raw has been so far. I should make this announcement. They did say that The Rock will be on the final Raw before WrestleMania. So he'll be on the Raw and SmackDown. That's the week of WrestleMania. So we're going to get a lot of The Rock on the final week. I don't think he's going to be on SmackDown this Friday. I don't think he'll be on SmackDown next Friday. We'll have to see what things look like. I think he's going to be... Actually, no, I take that back. I think he's supposed to be on every Friday night SmackDown going forward. We'll figure it out. We'll play it right.
I'm fixing to watch Raw right now. I just got home. I'm trying to keep up with all of the wrestling promotions, actually.
Well, here, Garashi, I hope you managed to keep going, my man. Thank you for the donation. You're going to enjoy it because it was a really good show. All right, so we'll figure out what The Rock is doing at another time. But let's talk about Monday Night Raw tonight. So they were live in the PNC Arena, Raleigh, North Carolina. Sellout. Absolute sellout. I think it was around 12,000. Crazy number. Actually, I think it might have been a little bit smaller than that, but it was a sellout for sure. We opened up with main event. Jey Uso, my boy Jey Uso, came out to a big pop. I keep telling y'all, Jey Uso is one of the biggest baby faces in wrestling, and it's shocking how over he's gotten. This man is a prime example of just what good storytelling will do for you. Ever since he had that feud with Sammy, that little beef, he did the WrestleMania tag match last year that he broke up, had that feud with Roman Reigns, and he just left and went to Raw. He's just been over. He's been swimming, man. You don't have to worry about him not surviving, not being able to swim with the sharks. He is swimming with the sharks. Yeet! Came out, called out his brother, Jimmy Uso, who came from the crowd. They get inside the ring, big stare down. Jey Uso offers him an olive branch. He says, I miss you. I miss us. Please come back to me. Because I love you. You're my brother. Jimmy Uso said, you don't get to do that. Because I didn't leave you. You left me. I'm still the same Jimmy Uso from the bloodline. Ain't nothing different. You left me. Although Jimmy was attacked by Roman Reigns, and somehow he's still... Okay, we'll definitely get back to that later. But he essentially said, yeah, look at you. You're popular now, Jay. One of the biggest baby faces in the world. You are selling out merchandise, but for some reason, you can't get anything done. And you will never be able to do anything without me, because I'm the reason why you were ever successful. And so Jay looked at him and said, you know what? I can't wait till WrestleMania so I can whoop the yee out that ass. And then he punches him. And then, of course, Solo starts attacking him. And then Cody Rhodes makes the save. Cody Rhodes saying, I'm hunting the bloodline. Cody Rhodes building him an Avenger team, an Avenger squad to take on The Rock, which I like. And Roman Reigns, of course. It just feels like he's just taking down The Rock because Roman has been kind of in the background. Paul Heyman shows up. Paul Heyman is talking to Adam Pearce backstage, says Jimmy and Solo are gone, but he has business to attend to later on. Match number 1 for the qualifying Unified Tag Team Championship 6-pack challenge tag ladder match. That was a mouthful. Good luck with that. It's a qualifying match for the Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania. There. DIY taking on the Creed brothers. The match was awesome. The match was really, really good. They really tore it up. DIY, I'm telling you, DIY, they know something about those tag matches. And they beat the Creed brothers in a hell of a fight. They went to war. Again, I like the Creed brothers. They need to find their personalities. When they find their personalities and they find their gimmick, they're going to be monsters. But, yeah, DIY, oh man, they should definitely be at WrestleMania. I think it's funny that 6 years ago, 2018, everyone was saying New Orleans, NXT TakeOver New Orleans was the real WrestleMania. That was the real WrestleMania because the WrestleMania main event, to me, was Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. It wasn't Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar again. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. Now I said, all right, well, after all those years of stealing WrestleMania, here they are. Now they're at WrestleMania. I think that's just cool. Now they're at WrestleMania. The first time Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa will be competing at a WrestleMania. And a hell of a match, by the way. So I'm excited about that. That's really cool. So DIY win. And they go on to the match at WrestleMania. Andrade Idolo is talking to Judgment Day. They're teasing Andrade joining the Judgment Day. And he's talking to specifically Dominic Mysterio and also Damian Priest, who come from the same heritage. What's going on there? They exchange greetings. Andrade move on. And then Dominic Mysterio says he's going to fight Ricochet because JD McDonough couldn't beat Ricochet last week. That's about it. Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell take on Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Guys, can we all just give credit where credit is due? Candice LeRae is a saint. Poor Katana Chance hurt her leg. She hurt her pole with a wig. Her pole with a wig. Oh, she couldn't stand on it. And the referee was just like, nah, we gonna leave her alone. This woman is hurt. And so Candice LeRae said, nah, screw this. I'm taking matters into my own hands. She tagged her out her partner, who is Indy Hartwell. She gets inside the ring, completely takes care of Katana Chance's leg. Applies a little pressure, not too much, but enough for her to get out of the match unscathed. That's all it was. Everyone's saying she's a bitch. No, she's not a bitch. She's a fairy godmother. Thank you, fairy godmother. I'm sorry. I just thought it was so fucking goated to see her just completely go full heel and just say, you know what? Oh, your leg hurts? Okay, thanks for that. Bitch. Yeah, cry, bitch. I love it. I love heel Candice LeRae. Give her all the belts. Give her all the belts. All of them, please. And this is it. Here we go. We get that promo. Cody Rhodes' shoot promo on The Rock. Woo! Well, we're going to go through every bit of the promo on this one. He doesn't even open his promo with the usual, so what do you want to talk about? He wastes no time. He says, in less than 3 weeks, he will be in the main event of WrestleMania again, challenging for the Undisputed Universal Championship against the greatest champion in all sports, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. This Friday, they're going to have a little conversation, if you will, but there are some complications. Combustible elements, namely The Rock. And the crowd boos The Rock. He rattles off a list of heels. He says, The Rock posted something on Instagram about him being your favorite heel. The moment he called The Rock a heel, I said, oh, this is different. Uh-oh. What we doing here? This is different. He ain't playing by the rules now. He's breaking the fourth wall here. He called The Rock a heel. I said, uh-oh. And then he rattles off a list of heels. Superstar Billy Graham, Nature Boy Ric Flair, Bobby the Brain Heenan. And he says he doesn't think The Rock is a heel. He thinks The Rock is an asshole. Crowd popped big on that. I said, here we go. He's turning it up now. He goes on. He says, and I don't want him to get upset or emotional. I don't want you to get emotional. Because he knows how he feels about emotion. And he gets that. He gets it that there's no crying in wrestling. Because last week he cried. There's no crying in wrestling. But hasn't Dwayne been crying behind the scenes this entire time? He went and cried to his buddies in the TKO team how he needed to save WrestleMania, how he needed to save the WWE. Cody says Rock is the only guy he stood across who is on the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers, the greatest of all time. But he's also a terrible salesman. A carny succubus, he called Chris Jericho that. A carny succubus. And to break it down to you, you're just a whiny bitch. I said, ooh, Cody. I thought the wrestlers couldn't cuss. What happened to PG standards, PG guidelines? What happened to that? And then he says, you want to talk about my mama? That's cool, Rock. I know your mom too. I said, Cody, hold up now. Hold up now. She's a lovely lady who once helped her chop Kevin Owens in a dark match. Class act. The Rock thinks his mom would tremble and cower in front of Dwayne. And then Cody says, you don't know my mom. He says his mom ain't scared of nothing. She beat up an undercover cop at a Willie Nelson concert. He comes back around to WrestleMania, and admits he doesn't know if he'll be in a fair fight or if he'll even finish the story. But Dwayne, how can you be so sure yourself? This is where it gets. This is the line of the night. Perhaps the line of the entire year. Cody reminds The Rock, he keeps forgetting that he hasn't been in the ring in years. In real-time action. And what happens when the bell rings? Because you can do all that talking, but when we get to WrestleMania, the bell's gonna ring. Will you bring the Great One? Or will it be Big Dwayne? Will it be Big Dwayne energy? Or will it be LDS? Little Dick Syndrome. I said. Oh my God. Seriously. When he said that, your boy, I jumped off of this lovely bed that you can't see because it's a green screen. But I jumped off of my bed and said, no, he didn't. That boy said, little dick energy. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. And that was a wrap. He said, you call yourself the final boss, Rock. And you might be that. But at WrestleMania, you're just gonna be Roman's side chick. I said, okay, enough. I said, end this now. Enough. Pull him back. God damn it, Cody. Don't kill him before WrestleMania. We still gotta get to WrestleMania, Cody. Wow. Now that's what I'm looking for. None of this crying bullshit. Say that until you win the title. When you win the title, then you can cry all day. But until then, Cody, nah, screw that. Keep this going. This is what I'm looking for. This was the Cody Rhodes I've been waiting for. And if Cody can do this, Seth Rollins can do it. Drew McIntyre can do it. I know CM Punk, and he will do it. Randy Orton can do it. LA Knight can do it. AJ Styles can do it. I want to know who can't do it. Cody Rhodes took risks tonight. Paid off. Anyone else wanna take a little stab, take a little chance? Not be little bitches? Not just sit back and collect a paycheck? Oh, and yes, The Rock will clap back, and I can't wait for it. But this is what wrestling is. It's not, I respect you, man. Nah, enough of that. Insult them. Go for the jugular and let them know, hey, I'm here to whip your ass. I'm going to whip you mentally before I whip you physically. I love it. Love it. Oh, Paul Heyman comes out and says, when you face Roman Reigns on SmackDown this Friday, you're going to face him alone. Because Roman will face you alone. It's a trap! Duh. But we'll see how that plays out for Cody. He's going to pay for it. He's going to get attacked. Let's see here. Ricochet beats Dominic Mysterio. Uh-oh. Dominic continues to lose. Mommy's not going to like that. Rhea Ripley's not going to like seeing Dominic lose. I guess this is spelling the end of Dominic, Dirty Dom, and Rhea Ripley, huh? It was a good run. Sami Zayn, before he goes out to do his contract signing with Gunther, he meets Chad Gable backstage. Gable is upset, and Sami pries until Gable tells him the WrestleMania title shot meant more to him. Zayn says that's unfair, and he's not the only one that has a family. And I'm sitting here going, guys, this is not Sami's story. It's Chad's story, but whatever. Then Chad looks at Sami and says, you can't beat Gunther. You can't beat Gunther. And that woke up something in Sami. He's like, what do you mean by that? Goes out to the ring. Whole contract signing. They get inside the ring. They sign. And Sami's all like, everyone tells me that I can't do anything. And I've been proving everybody wrong for years. And I'll do the same thing at WrestleMania. And then Gunther looks at him and says, Chad Gable was right. You should listen to him. I don't think you can beat me. You don't think you can beat me. I can see it in your eyes. And then Sami stood up and go, what about now? And Gunther was like, nah, I still don't think you can beat me. And then Sami goes backstage to find Gable again. And then he talks to him. He's like, what am I missing? Why don't you think I can't beat him, Gable? He's like, because of your mindset. I don't think you can beat him because I can look in your eyes and tell that you don't think you can beat him. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy. Yeah, he's right. I don't think he can beat Gunther. I don't think Sami Zayn should beat Gunther. Matter of fact, if we're going to do Gunther versus Sami Zayn, I said this before, I'm going to say it again. I expect almost every heel to lose their titles, except for two. Rhea Ripley and Gunther. And if Rhea Ripley ends up losing her championship, which is a huge possibility too, one has to retain. And that's going to be Gunther. That's just my opinion. If it was Chad Gable, if they had put Chad Gable against Gunther at WrestleMania, then that's all you need to know. Gunther was going to lose that belt. But if we're not doing Gunther versus Chad Gable, all right, then Sami needs to lose. Sorry, Sami. The Awesome Truth. That's the Miz and R-Truth beat Indus Sher to go on to WrestleMania. The whole, R-Truth accidentally falls on top of one of the mirrors of Indus Sher and pins him. We've seen that 10,000 times before. CM Punk says he's going to be on Raw next week and he's going to be at WrestleMania. Sweet. Drew McIntyre comes out. He's interrupted by Seth Rollins. Mr. Burn It Down. They start talking. Seth admits that he is a spotlight junkie. He loves the spotlight because he gets his fix. He's been doing this for 20 years. He gets a fix when he comes out. He gets a fix when he's in front of the crowd. That's his fix, baby. That's what keeps him waking up every single day. And he says, on night one, I like this, he's going to beat the biggest star in Hollywood and his side chick. Damn. And he's going to make them his bitches. And then he's going to beat Drew McIntyre on night two. Drew says he wants that passion. He loves that. He likes when Seth gets real. And he had him to the finish. They've both done this for 20 years. Drew says he's been around for 20 years too. And given their lives to the industry, and it's the Workhorse Championship. He sees the World Heavyweight Championship as the Workhorse Championship. And he had him until he mentioned the big spotlight. He tells Rollins his priorities are backwards, and all he cares about is Seth making it to the ring on night 2, even if he has to carry him in his arms himself. Because he's not going to get the moment he deserves. Drew McIntyre is going to get a moment that he's earned. And then Seth says, maybe I'm not the addict after all. Maybe the real addict here, Drew, is you. Because ever since WrestleMania 36, when you won that title in an empty warehouse, you've been trying to convince everybody that you were robbed. That you couldn't have your moment. But the reality is, Drew, when we went back on the road and the lights were back on, you couldn't hack it. You failed. And that's exactly what will happen at WrestleMania. When the lights are on, I'm going to shine. And you, Drew, will do all the things that you always do. You will fail. Damn, that made me sick too. That was a good promo. That was a really good promo. I think we all agree that Seth is losing his belt, right? And I think it's time. It's time. It's been time for Drew as well. Now, let's see here. Apparently, Alpha Academy is not going to go to WrestleMania because Akira Tozawa and Otis Dozovic lost to the New Day. Because why not? Of course they did. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are bigger stars. They're more popular. Alpha Academy is not good enough to be at WrestleMania. Not Chad Gable. Not Otis. Apparently not Maxine either. And no, not Akira Tozawa. Round of applause. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I don't think that's right. I think they deserve to have some type of a WrestleMania interaction. Something. They should be doing something at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax for the last woman standing match. For the last woman standing match or in the last woman standing? Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax in the last woman standing match. It's not for anything except pride. Awesome. Balls to the wall. No pun intended for women who are. Anyways, look, it was a great match. I said it before, I'll say it again. This is Nia Jax's best match. If I'm giving praise to Nia Jax, you know it was good. The only thing I had an issue with was how Nia was using those kendo sticks in those chairs. Her big ass, ah! And then gently tap her. Ah! Boink. I'm serious. Go back and watch those chair shots. Watch how she gently, ah! Boink. Tapped Becky. It looked so, ah! Boink. Seriously, she was almost scared to hit her. I'm like, hit her! And then Becky got that kendo stick and started bop, 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 swinging it on her. Like, she ain't gonna hold back. Nah, man. Swing that chair on Becky. That was the only thing I didn't like. That looks fake as hell. But look, Jax, respect her for the bump she took. She took a manhandle slam through 2 tables. Like, straight up. The bump looked sick. And it looked like she almost knocked herself out. And she stood up from it. And then she took a freaking famouser. Becky climbed the ladder, did a famouser through Nia's, through Nia through a table. She famousered Nia through a table off a ladder. There we go. She famousered Nia through a table off a ladder. And it basically helped her win the match. So Becky Lynch continues to be battle-tested. Continues to break bones and form scars. And go into WrestleMania at not 100%. And then Rhea Ripley shows up. Smiling. Cackling. Healthy. Unscathed. So the battle is going to be a lopsided fight. Becky's going to go into WrestleMania broken, beaten down, injured. While Nia Jax is 100%. Yeah, that sounds like Becky's going to beat her. That's the kind of story that they do. Look. I don't think Rhea should be dropping this belt anytime soon. But if she's gonna lose, I would think this is how she loses. She's arrogant. She's cocky. She thinks that Becky's going to be easy pickings at WrestleMania. When in reality, Becky's going to be in the best shape of her life. because she's going to be battle tested. And she's going to bring a new side to her that Rhea's not going to be prepared for, and then she's going to catch her off guard, and then she's going to beat her. That's what I see happening. That's the perfect anime story for the record. For real, I rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. But there's a side of me that's just like, will Becky Lynch defy all odds at WrestleMania? Or will Rhea Ripley prove that she is still the Eradicator and make Becky Lynch a victim? Yet another victim. Find out next time on WWE Dum 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 bum bum bum. That's what I feel like doing. For real. Every single time. Every single time. Find out next time on WWE. Well, we're gonna definitely see where we sit in a couple of weeks. WrestleMania is 3 weeks away, y'all. 3 weeks away. I'm curious to know what A&B Convos and our other guests will have to say about the card. It's gonna be a fun card. I'm excited. I really am. It's gonna be a fun show. WWE is gearing up for one of the best WrestleManias. I do have to wonder, A&B Convos, like, you're gonna be streaming for WrestleManias, right? Night 1, Night 2, and then the Raw afterwards. That's 3 nights of streaming. Woo! Boy. Well, that's been nice for me too. Because here's what we're planning on doing. This is what I want to do. Of course, that week we're going to be doing a Monday Night Raw, and then of course that live stream is also going to be my review of Bray Wyatt's documentary, which they announced. The very next day we're going to be doing a live stream for WrestleMania 40 preview and predictions. Dynamite Wednesday. That Thursday will probably be the only day I get a break. Then Friday, SmackDown Hall of Fame. Saturday, WrestleMania Night 1. Sunday, WrestleMania Night 2. And then the Raw after WrestleMania. It's going to be a lot of live streaming. And I'm going to be here for all of it. So, be here in 3 weeks for all those live streams. It's going to be nuts. So, thank you all for watching. Live chat, you have the floor. Would like to get your thoughts on WWE Raw and all of the things that we talked about.
Pat McAfee line about Nia Hole was spot on. Love it.
I love it too. Alright. And look here. I just, commentary's great. Everything is just firing on all cylinders when it comes to WWE right now. It really is. Alright, let me go back through this. What y'all here talking about? McNeil99 says, I think EO will retain in a Backlash rematch, and they'll have the main event there. Okay, I'm not against EO Sky beating Bayley not at a WrestleMania. If EO Sky changes up her team, it would be very nice. A&B Convo says they're waiting with popcorn for The Rock's social media comeback. Oh, you know he's gotta say something, right? You know he's gotta say something back to Cody. I think Rhea and Gunther are retaining their belts, probably. Again, I think Gunther's retaining his belt. Rhea might not. That one's a maybe. Let's see here. Thank you guys for showing love to A&B Combos. Because they family. Let's see here. Your goatness, Lauren Biggs. The Stale Day news, a reboot, or something. I won't believe they will win until they change their presentation. New Day ain't gonna win nothing. They ain't gonna win nothing. They're just there to fill up bodies and probably do a couple of spots. Yes, follow us on Discord. Like I said, we're at 170. Let's see here. Punk should be the referee for Seth versus Drew. Ooh. Now that's a spicy meatball. Seth dealing with Punk and I actually like that. I actually really like that. Like, if Punk's gonna be at WrestleMania, he should be involved in a match. For the World Heavyweight Championship, though? Man. I heard rumors that Rebby and Matt Hardy were there. Live? Probably. Yeet! Look at this chat yelling yeet. JB Snacking says, tag team division is a bunch of great wrestlers with no gimmicks and no personalities and no stories. Yeah, I kind of agree. It's the same thing with the women's tag team division, honestly. I agree across the board. JB Snacking says, Cody was shooting from the hip, brother. JJ Bulldog, he understands the truth. Candice LeRae is actually being a saint. Thank you, Fairy Godmother. The Rock really raised the bar. The Rock really raised the bar. He making everybody step up. Yeah, Cody finally grew some hair on his, you know what, those things down there. Loved Cody's promo. It was a great promo, man. Too. Jay Cora, now I get why he posted the Bullet Club post. Oh man. Jay Cora says, I can see Logan Paul retaining. Huh. Yeah, I don't think Logan Paul should be losing his belt. I don't think Logan should lose his belt. Unless it's to LA Knight. Yeah. Let's see here. Nia was scared to injure Becky with the chair. Right, because he was like, I want them internet dweebs making fun of me. And JJ Bulldog said, it's his birthday. What happy birthday, JJ Bulldog? Your 25th birthday? That's awesome, man. Let's celebrate it. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I'm a little sick. My voice is going out. Sorry, I apologize. Happy birthday, JJ. Who let the dogs out? Alex, you gotta start watching NXT again. Nah, I'm alright. Nah, I'm alright. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Do you think there should be a women's mid-card title? Ooh, no. No, sorry. No, sorry. Not right now, that's for sure. Yes, I am going to watch the Bray Wyatt Peacock documentary, and I will do a review on it. The same day as the final Raw before WrestleMania, where The Rock is going to be on the show, I'll definitely do a review on Bray Wyatt. Women's mid-card championship would be better than meaningless women's tag team championship. You might have a point there. June Heat. Happy birthday, JJ. June Heat also said, I can't forget about Stand and Deliver. Tell you what, I'll watch Trick Williams versus Homeboy. Carmelo Hayes. I'll watch that. I think everything else is kind of meh. What's happening outside of Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams? What are your thoughts on Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan being named in the lawsuit? I'm not surprised. The Vince McMahon lawsuit? They all knew. They all knew. Nick knew, Triple H knew, Stephanie knew, they all knew. They all knew. You're the best, JJ. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Alright, y'all, let me go ahead and cut it off here. So, I don't want to stay on here too long because you know I was coughing. So, let me take my antibiotics and see if I can get this cough under control. So, the next time you see me, unless something crazy happens, we'll be live on Wednesday. We're going to see Adam Copeland versus Christian, Toronto, Canada, I Quit match. So, I'm excited about that. And then, of course, Friday Night SmackDown, we'll see Cody and Roman come face-to-face with no Rock. Or will we see The Rock? We'll find out. We'll find out on Friday. We might still get a Rock promo, though. We'll see how that one goes. Then, next week, Raw in Chicago, CM Punk. And then, of course, Dynamite. And then the same thing, that will be The Rock's SmackDown. And then after that, Lord have mercy, it's a full week of live streaming. And y'all better be on every single one. Y'all better be at every live stream. So, in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, and Venmo. Follow us on Discord, Road to 300. Once again, the sponsorship, Extra Wallet. Get you an Extra Wallet. The link to that is down below in the description. WrestleMania predictions, April 2nd. A&B combos and another guest. 9 p.m. after NXT. And outside of that, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out of here. Take care of yourself. Peace. Oh, when you're